I'm excited to play some League today, kinda, sort of. Lots of stuff to talk about. The Exalted Morgana skin, I don't know if you guys saw the video on it, but it looks pretty good. I mean, is it worth the, amount of money you have to pay to guarantee it? No, but I'm really glad that they're putting more effort into it. It looks like a beautiful script. Beautiful skin. It's too early for this. It's 5 minutes into stream and I already can't talk. Just wish they would have targeted the Aphelios more. Couldn't find him all game. Yeah, you really have to lock down Aphelios early. He seems very, very good right now. Probably maybe because he's getting a skin. And man, I'm gonna buy that skin. I'm gonna buy Bath Towel Aphelios. I don't care. I think it's prestige too. Speaking of which, the Hwei skin. Yeah, listen, is it exactly what I want? No. But I'm grateful to have another skin to use for the next 500 days, so, but in all seriousness, it looks good. Just, based on the skin spotlight, I'd probably give it, I want to say it would sit around an 8, but the ult is so lazy and boring and bad, especially compared to the rest of his abilities and the rest of the skin, that I think that bumps it down to like a 7, maybe a 6.5. The ult is really bad. They could have done so much with it. They could have made it super creepy. They could have made it really beautiful. Listen, I make the joke that I'm happy that I play champions that nobody really cares about for the most part. I do think Hwei has kind of a cult following, but it means that they won't get skins, which stinks, but it means that they won't get skins, which is great, because then they won't get exalted skins. You understand what I'm saying, right? Right, I should be banning Katarina. She has been picked every single game. And I'm tired. I'm exhausted, in fact. She do be playing Katarina. I'm gonna start banning Katarina, because even though I generally do pretty okay into her, are you guys not tired of seeing me play into Katarina every single game? Wow, looking good there, Jingang. Yo, I'm so excited for another Hwei skin, and I'm so happy that I feel like it makes sense, right? So I was concerned that this skin would be predominantly purple, because that's what a lot of Spirit Blossom skins are these days, and I prefer the blue and pink theme more than purple. I just don't like purple. But it seems like what they did, in my opinion, was they brought back his different palette colors, which I'm really, really happy about, because Winter Blessed is just blue, 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 blue. It's all blue. His Q, his W, and his E are all blue. And that makes sense, right? It's Winter Blessed. What else can they be? So I understand, but it's also why I think Winter Blessed was kind of a silly skin idea for him. It's one of the few skin lines where you can't add any color to it whatsoever. You know how he has, a color associated with his Q? It's kind of the red. His W is more associated with blue, and then his E is kind of that dark purple maroon color. I feel like they did that with the Spirit Blossom skin. His Qs are kind of purple with the light blue accents, right? Which is a Spirit Blossom palette. And then his W is the water color, the kind of turquoise. Which is also, a common Spirit Blossom theme, the water and tranquility. And then his E is kind of that pink and blue I was talking about earlier, which is another Spirit Blossom palette. So I feel like there was so much intention with that, and we're bringing back his multiple color palettes between his abilities, which I'm so happy about. I guess she's still not pushing this, but I'll still TP in case she, eventually, activates the old brain here. I don't think the Jarvan was expecting our mid to come at him from bot lane. That ended up being pretty interesting positioning on my part, but it worked out. We do have ult, so I could try to go bot, but the problem is they're pretty pushed in. Who's this?
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
What was that?
An ally has been slain.
These Katarina players, man. Alright, let's head back, grab our full boots. Yeah, see, like I said, right, I know how to lane into Katarina. I know how to lane into Katarina players, because I've done it so much. But is it fun? Does it spark joy? Yes, but it's a lot of work. That's bad. Let's go. Not bad at all. Even though our whole team is ahead and I'm very ahead here, I am still going to grab my Archangel second. It's still just a good idea. Normally I'm pretty confident and I still am here, but they have a Katarina and they have a Jarvan who's committed to flashing on me. They have a Samira. You don't really want to play with that. We do want to play with that, but with a shield. Alright, Udir's down there, so they should be fine. I'm gonna try to get tower. You this old cat, I don't think I've... When was she changed? Because I don't think I've ever played old Katarina. I used to play her a tiny bit back in, I don't know, maybe back like 4 or 5 years ago. But I didn't play her much since then. Wasn't it like targeted? Didn't it used to be targeted or something?
Double kill. Killing spree.
Paint fades, life fades.
Okay. I think Faded Ashes is not bad. Here, let's grab our Faded Ashes.
What'll survive of me?
I'll head mid, I'll head mid.
And my footsteps
Old Rocco is
already
nuts.
gone.
I am being
A summoner
told.
has disconnected.
I really do wish that there was a way to play old seasons of League. I'm so sad that I only joined really in season 6. I've watched videos and what a vibe, man.
Evil.
Even just old Summoner's Rift. Crazy. It's somehow nostalgic to me even though I didn't play it. Not the one minion that comes up.
The surreal makes people admit what's real.
It's really good. She's gotta be mad. 2 and 7 on Katarina, it's a Hwei. Okay. I could cry. I love you, Kench. That's so good. That's brilliant. How have I never thought of this? I guess I have to get Zanya's. I guess it's time to be serious. Casimir has like no health. I don't know what she's doing. Well, getting a double, I suppose. Well, that's stinky. Gotta give them something, though. They've been struggling this game. I need to stop playing sword front. Alright, I guess we should stop because at this point it's actually getting a little bit tough, even though they have a 2 and 12 and a 0 and 10, so... That's another trap I kind of fall into, is when it's, you know, 28 to 49, although previously it was, what, like 20 to 49 or something, I tend to just start, you know, sitting in the front and pressing buttons because why not? But you do still have to play seriously. It is pretty easy to make a comeback in this game. The thing is, even if I stay in the back, I have to worry about Katarina. So what I need to do is just keep my E up, stop throwing it recklessly, and just keep my E up for her and hope I don't get Jarvan ulted. That's pretty much all I can do, is hope Jarvan can't get to me. Maybe I wait for Jarvan to miss his ult on me.
Twisting.
Yeah. It's fine. GG's. Not bad. Definitely not a bad game into a Katarina. Kind of the average though.